Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2022 love and romance reading. You may stumble upon this video after July, that's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective, therefore, not every single message will resonate, that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. We're going to see what's coming up here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're setting the intention for the Venus signs as well because a lot of people like to check their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance. So we're going to see what's coming up here for all of the Sagittarius collective. Sagittarius, I need to tell you guys something. Right when I was about to do your reading, I've been completely and totally fine. Right when I was going to start your reading, I got so sleepy. Like, I just want to lay down and take a nap right now. And I've been saying in a lot of the videos, I've been feeling the energy moving very physically through me during readings lately. So, this makes me feel like some of you are clearing or releasing some major stuff in July, but in a good way, in a positive way. So if there's somebody you haven't been able to get over, or if you felt very blocked in your love life, I feel like it's just leaving you in one big last push. Because, I could really go for a nap right now. I even feel like a little lightheaded, and I haven't been drinking. I had a good breakfast, so I'm just telling you guys, Sagittarius, I feel like some of you are about to have a really big, massive clearing. But we're going to look at what the cards have to say. Ooh, well, we have lovers, right? So this is positive. So traditionally speaking, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini because lovers is representative of Gemini energy. If you have a Gemini placement, there could be big changes or shifts happening for you in those areas of your life that are opening the doors to love or improving your love life or relationship. Now, we need to keep in mind this is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards are always going to come up anytime that we are at like a significant crossroads and the situation is directly connected to something we came here to learn, something we came here to master. Okay, so the fact that we have the Lovers card coming up, major arcana card coming up, for me, major arcana cards between two people tells me there's been a lot of past lives together, that you all have a contract, that you made an agreement that you were going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. So the person you're involved with or you're about to be involved with, you have a contract with this person. You all agreed that you were going to meet in this lifetime for a romantic relationship, for a romantic experience. The thing about the Lovers card, when we look at the origin of the card, when the tarot was first put together, the sixth major arcana card was not called the Lovers. Some decks called it the choice, the decision, the sacrifice, because the Lovers card is about choosing. Do I want this? Do I want that? And if I want this, how much am I willing to do to get it? How much is too much? What am I willing to exchange for it? What is off limits? What are the deal breakers? So this might be something that you're learning with someone in July. Like, this relationship is helping you figure out what's important to you, what's non-negotiable. For me, a lot of the times the Lovers card comes up in a love reading to say that in this journey, you're in the point right now of figuring out what love is to you. It's not going to be the same for all of us, because one person's ideal relationship may be somebody else's nightmare of a relationship. How we want to receive love, experience love, give love, levels of commitment, types of relationships, right? So for me, the Lovers card oftentimes comes up to say that we're figuring out what love is for us, how we want to love, how we want to be loved, and what the ideal perfect love relationship is for us. So some of you may be figuring this out with a soulmate in July. Some of you may be figuring this out on your own and manifesting this perfect person. But a lot of Sagittarius, you guys are going to be figuring out what love means to you, and opening the door for the kind of love that you want. The next card that's coming up here for Sagittarius is the Moon. Now we have major arcana cards coming in back to back. So for me, when major arcana cards come in back to back, that is big changes and big shifts happening in a short period of time, clearing out old karmic contracts, setting new ones, new agreements, clearing away the agreements that no longer serve us. I did tell you all I got really sleepy. I felt like I wanted to go lay down. So I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to have a very massive clearing and cord cuttings and breaking old past life agreements and contracts that no longer serve you. A lot of Sagittarius are going to have a really massive clearing in July. Now, the Moon card can also indicate for some of you, you may be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay? Because we have the Moon card here, and Pisces and Cancer are both going to have associations here with the Moon card. If you have Pisces or Cancer placements, there could be big changes or shifts happening for you in those houses or those areas of your life that are opening the doors to love or improving your relationship or love situation. The Moon card, however, can also be a card that comes up when we're overcoming our fears. The Moon could be like a shadow clearing card. I feel, Sagittarius, that for some of you, you have been on a very long, hard road in terms of clearing and releasing. And I feel like those of you who are in an existing relationship and you've been with this person a long time, they may finally be catching up to you. But now, I hate to say this, but this is the visual that I'm being given. I don't mean to gross anybody out, but Spirit is giving me the visual of like one person who's sick, like they're vomiting into like the toilet, and the other person is holding their hair back. I feel, Sagittarius, some of you are gonna be there holding space for this person. You may be holding their hair back. Hopefully, symbolically speaking. Hopefully, not literally, right? But sometimes, as we're clearing spiritually, sometimes we get sick to our stomach. That does happen sometimes. And so I feel like for some of you, Sagittarius, even though you might be having a big clearing and releasing, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like the last big push, and now you've found the way out, and you're holding space for somebody else as they're doing their clearing and they're releasing. Now, you're holding space. You're not healing them. They're doing their own work. That's the only way it's going to work, right? Nobody did the healing for you. You had to do your own work. You had to do your own healing. There may have been those of you lucky enough to have people in your life who held space, whether they were spiritual teachers that you followed online, or whether it was, friends or family, if you were lucky enough to have them around you while you were clearing or releasing. But now you're going to be around and you're going to be holding space for someone as they're doing their work. So I feel this is especially true those of you who've been in a relationship for a long time, like you're married to this person or living with this person, like you all have been together a long time. This person's finally catching up to you, and they're finally ready to release, and you're doing the hair holding. Some of you are aligning here with a significant soulmate who has really fully made a decision within themselves to evolve, to do their work, to do their releasing, to do their healing, but they're a little bit scared. They're a little bit scared of the process, and they have fear, and they're working on becoming more brave, more courageous. And I feel, Sagittarius, like they're really learning a lot from you in terms of courage and how to be brave. And so I feel here there's like two soulmates coming together, but I feel like you're a little bit more ahead of the game. You've been on the road a little bit longer. You're further down, and so you're kind of like an encouragement to this person or inspiration to this person, and you're helping them overcome their fears. The next card that's coming up here for Sagittarius is the Chariot. Holy cannoli. Look at all of these major arcana cards. Big changes, big shifts for Sagittarius. No wonder the energy hit me the way it did. Seriously, I mean, look at this. Over half your cards are major arcana. Big changes, big shifts in a very short period of time. Now, we have the moon followed by the Chariot. So the astrological sign of Cancer is very significant here for Sagittarius in the month of July. Now, so we are in the month of Cancer, so we could say that a lot of you are really being influenced or impacted by that energy, okay? And so this might be a really powerful time for embracing your emotions, your feelings, clearing, releasing. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. If you have Cancer placements, big changes, big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Now, the Chariot card is also a card of movement and decision. A lot of the times we're like, okay, universe, okay, angels, okay, guides, tell me who you want me to be with. Give me my special person. Give me my soulmate. And some of you are not going to like what I'm about to say, Sagittarius, but I have no control over the message that comes in. I'm just the messenger. All I can do is deliver the message, okay? I don't have control over what's going to come in. And this is what's coming in. Many of you Sagittarius have lived so many lifetimes where you have had no say at all over your life. Even down to whether or not you got married, even down to whether or not you, like, who you ended up with, if you had kids, if you got to keep the kids that you gave birth to or fathered. You had no say. You weren't treated like a person. You may have had many lifetimes of servitude, of, you know, being like in a peasant class or something where you were just treated like a commodity. You weren't treated like a person. You didn't have the decision to say, you know, I'm going to live my life this way or with this person or that person. So for this reason, Sagittarius, a lot of you in this lifetime, one of your major, and it's coming into your love life, you're going to feel it in your love life, one of your biggest lessons is that you have free will and learning to exercise your free will, because your angels and guides want you to feel empowered. Your angels and guides want you to realize and understand that you have a choice, that you are a free person and you get to choose and you get to decide. That being said, we have many soulmates. Especially a lot of you feel like old souls to me. So you've been doing this, you know, for a very long time, for centuries. And so you have many soulmates. And you're coming into a time where the soulmates who are aligned with your healing, your growth, your releasing, they're coming in. There's more than one. There's more than one, Sagittarius. And you have to choose. You have to decide. Once you make the decision, things will move along quickly. But if you're indecisive and you're like, I don't know, I'm holding out, I'm waiting, I'll see, maybe this one will want me, maybe this one will take a step, you need to make a decision within yourself. This is the one I choose. I'm choosing this soulmate. I'm choosing this one. And your angels and guides say, okay, we're going to support it. We're going to help you. We're going to move this along. We're going to help you all do your healing together. But it's up to you to choose. Your angels and guides in this situation cannot assign you a person, because you have the lesson of free will, and this also is going to be in the area of love life. You have the right to choose which soulmate you're going to be with. And some of you are saying, give me a sign, show me who it's supposed to be. And your angels and guides are like, we can't give you a sign, because we can't tell you who it's supposed to be, because we have an assignment, and our assignment is to back you up once you decide. We're not allowed to choose for you, right? So you see how this can be a little bit challenging here for your angels or guides. It's not that they don't want to help you, but they need you to make the decision to choose the path before they can help you. There's a sense of decisiveness here, choosing, deciding, right? The next card here is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is completion, right? Completion, learning, from your past experiences, and those experiences being tools that you're taking with you for the journey. I have heard some readers refer to the Ten of Wands as a card of moving, like movement or moving away. Chariot sometimes has the feeling or the vibe for me is movement or moving away. So having the Ten of Wands come in with the Chariot could indicate physical movement. Some of you may be making a decision to move away with someone, or you may be feeling led or guided to move, and this move might be significant for you in terms of love life and meeting the soulmate that you're meant to be with. I shouldn't say meant to be with. I'm going to say one of the soulmates that you're meant to meet, because you're meant to meet several. You choose, though. You choose the one that you're going to be with. So let me clarify this. You might be moved to a place that, to you is like, this is where I'm gravitating, my spirit is gravitating, and you might find other soulmates have gravitated there, and you're choosing your person from amongst these. So there could be some kind of physical movement here for some of you to have the Chariot followed by the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands also is like you're done with the old ways, right? You've learned what you were meant to learn. You have this experience. And as I said, some of you have had a heavy burden for a very long time, a broken heart, or some kind of a block that was preventing you from having happiness in your love life. But Ten of Wands confirms for us that in the month of July, you're setting this burden down. You're done with it. You're not going to be carrying it anymore. You're free to go. You're free to move forward. Your next card here is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles could indicate financial independence. Some of you could be meeting someone as you're working on your financial goals. It could also be that some of you are manifesting a relationship where you don't want your finances to be mingled together. Like you're wanting to have your own money, you're wanting them to have their own money, and then maybe you all have a joint account for expenses and things like that, but you're like, I want to keep what I earn. So maybe some of you are manifesting some kind of financial boundaries in an existing relationship or in a relationship that you may be calling in. Nine of Pentacles in terms of love and romance can also be having someone who's admiring you from afar. Like you may feel or you may sense that this person's really into you, but they're not taking the steps and you're confused. You're like, I don't get it. I try to smile. They seem to be interested in me. I try to be nice. I try to start conversations, but they're not biting. They're not making a move. They're not going for it. And so for me in my readings, oftentimes it's because they might see you a little bit like you're too good to be true. And they're trying to figure you out. Like they're watching you from a distance because they want to see, are you for real? Are you pretending to be this person? This wonderful, amazing person? Like if your guard is down and you think nobody's looking, are the true colors going to come out? Are they going to see a different side of you? So some of you with this Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Coins, this person is just like really trying to make sure, are you for real? And so they want to get a really good feel of your personality, your character, if you are what you seem to be. So there could be someone who's taking their time to approach you, not because they have commitment issues or fears or worries, but because you seem really amazing, and they're like, I don't know if you're really as amazing as, like, can this be possible? And they're just trying to figure that out. So for some of you, you could be meeting a very significant person in July, but it might take them time. For some of you, this person may not approach you or ask you out or move things forward with you until August, maybe August or September for some of you. And they might just kind of be in the background, just watching, observing, trying to, figure you out, admiring you from a distance. That could be the case here for some of you as well. Overall, though, I feel, Sagittarius, like the love energy is moving forward for you. It was stuck, it was stagnant, but now it's moving forward because you're figuring out what love is for you, what kind of relationship that you want, and you're choosing your soulmate, and you're saying, this is the one, this is the person I'm picking on. Not picking on, this is the person I'm picking or choosing. So I feel that blocks and delays are out of the way, and this love is moving forward. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those for you, because sometimes your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus, might resonate more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. There's also a link in the description that will automatically just take you to the scheduling page. Don't forget, guys, every single day on the channel I do a daily message, and every week I do a weekly forecast. In the weekly forecast, we talk about everything other than love. So you may want to check that out and see what might be in there for you in the weeklies. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous July, and hopefully we'll see you in the weeklies and dailies as well. Be well, my dears.